Shamira, bitch. You like Shamira's sister. Bitch, you paid to go look like Shamira. You look a damn
What is going on, entertainment? So I'm coming out with another video. We talking Mean Girls season 2, episode 4. Before I get started, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what y'all think about this video. Okay. Now, this episode was unnecessarily long. I ain't gonna lie. Like, an hour is crazy. All right. I'm not used to now that TV shows being that long. The episode opens up with they show like a montage of Cash going off. Anytime that Naj it's like Peter Griffin and the chicken. Anybody that watch Family Guy, y'all know anytime Peter Griffin and the chicken come across each other, it's a fade, right? Cash and Naj have not yet come face to face since they've been beefing online since Cash talked about her dead baby, and then also, you know, Naj has talked about Cash and everything that has to do with Cash, the crusty panties, etc. So they never come across each other. So apparently, from what Isaiah said, Liddy put a bug in the producer's ears saying that they should get Naj to come there to, I guess, go on Mean Girls, which Cash is on. This is what Isaiah claims. Now, Cash, of course, thinks Isaiah's trying to set her up. One thing about Cash, she gonna think Isaiah's setting her up. Somebody gonna be setting Cash up. Cash can't do a show without her thinking she's gonna get set up. So she was thinking she was getting set up. So she's walking around the house, she huffing and puffing. She's like, oh my damn homies, oh my damn homies, oh my son. She start walking around, she huffing and puffing, She start calling Swag out his name, calling him a fat blubbery blub, starts calling T-Lo short, just going off, right? My whole thing is, until it's sad we got Cash banned off of Now That's TV, not we, because, you know, I ain't signed no petition. I could give a damn. But it's sad we're not going to get to see Naj versus Cash on a network. You know what I'm saying? No network put enough big enough of a bag to have these girls in the same room. And that's one of the only fades that we've been waiting to see. That and Billy and Solo. That's one of the few fades we've been waiting to see. And we're not going to get to see it. Okay? So RIP to the potential fade, okay? It's no longer pending. It's been declined because we never gonna see it again. My whole thing is Cash could never do a show with Now That's TV and be peaceful because she always thinking she gonna be set up. That's why she can't be herself, because she always feels like the thing is Cash talks so much crap though that it's like she just thinks somebody's out to get her because of all that crap she done talked in the past on social media. So it's like she's always on the defense because she thinks that people are out to get her. When it's like not everybody's out to get you. I'll never forget at that reunion when she started screaming at Isaiah, and Isaiah was like, "What you mean? I ain't say you up. Can't you keep playing with me?" I thought he was gonna hit us with one of those. He was this close to breaking down and doing what he was doing at that reunion. On season, I think like 4 or something like that, when Cash accused him of setting her up, okay? Not gonna lie, my messy ass kind of wanted to see Nas show up, but she ended up not showing up anyways. We also see in the beginning of the episode, one of the Double Trouble sister duo, cousin, whatever relation it is, end up hitting Mumac in her face. She thought it was a Glock. When Nikki said, "My gonna go gunshot in a damn blood clot, in with a witch spot, no, she hit you that hard that you thought it was a Glock. That's crazy." That girl started screaming, talking about she got a gun. That's wild. She punched you that hard that you thought that was a bullet ricocheting across your forehead. No, that was them fists. So the episode is really like the aftermath of TTG and the Butters fighting. One thing about it, TTG, I like y'all, but please throw away the wigs. Them wigs look so bad. TTG be looking like a troll. This the TTG sisters, okay? You need to throw the wigs out immediately, okay? Because it just be looking so disheveled and then detangled. Like, I just be wanting to snatch up off their head, like, boom, and just throw it out. Like, no. TTG. Y'all cannot have them wigs on no more. I banned them immediately. They need to ban. Them wigs need to be banned from Not STV along with Cash on the damn piece. Let me stop. Oh my God, child. They gonna pat me out. Now they see me gonna pat me out there for running to me, chat. So after Queen D and her sister end up fighting with Ball Out and Raj and Ball Out are like at this balcony, and then we see Queen D and her sister outside in the on the other side of the balcony yelling back and forth at her. Queen D is like ready to crash out. She got her Timbs customized just for the fade, so she's wanting to fight her so bad. And it's like I'm thinking, why y'all really fight at the end of the day? Because the Instagram comments. Let me guess. It's really because of Greek life. To be honest, it's real deep. Although Queen D kind of runs her mouth, a lot. Raj was the one who sort of started a lot of this because she the one who looked at Queen D and said, "You got a problem?" or something like that to some effect when Queen D wasn't really even doing anything to her. So if you really want to be technical, she was the one who sort of started off that beef because Raj was looking any and everywhere for a storyline on Greek life. That's just from what I remember. Now, I don't keep up a lot of the online stuff when it comes to Not STD girlies, but from what I remember watching Greek Life, that's what I remember seeing. Okay, it's her sort of starting off because of that. Okay, now Queen D starts to crash out. The sister, I feel bad for Queen D's sister because she got to deal with Queen D's drama and mess. Her dress falling out. You know what I'm saying? Her punani hairs is trembling over. She got to braid her punani hairs because they done pull those out too. Dreads giving bald spots. She's just sitting there. She's just like, bro, like, I'm not going to lie. They really took out my dreads. This is natural hair. Like, that's crazy. Them bitches really pulling hair. Like, whoa. You know how long it take to grow out these dreads? You mad because your hair sit right here on your temple. You can't even grow out your hair. And you want to pull hair? Like, that's crazy. Queen D the whole time is like, shut up, stop complaining about your hair. And she like, wait, what, bro? My nigga, my hair. My whole thing is, she has every right to be mad about them dreads. But you should have did a better job of preparing for going on that STV show, okay? Because you know a squabble or a fade is going to be had. So what did you think you were getting yourself into, Bookie Butt? You should have had a wave cap the moment you step off that bus. You need to carry a bag, and it needs to have a wave cap, Vaseline, some condoms, because you know them not STV girls and niggas before hun. Some lube, an STD kit, because you never know the not STD girlies. Ooh, you feel me? Some brass knuckles, a burner phone, maybe even a blade. Like, those are the essentials you need to have when you filming a not STV show. So it's like she was not equipped for the mission. Okay, also, y'all, I wanted to make this like not announcement, but just a statement. I really want to apologize to the famous twins, especially Nim. Watching her story time on YouTube about what they went through that night and all the things she has to deal with since then, I almost damn near went to tears. I feel really bad. Some of the stuff I said on here just in regards to like their face, especially her. The other sister, I don't want to talk about her. Because now that I watch Nim's story time, I feel a ways. I feel a lot of ways about the other sister. But Nim, I really, prayers do go out to her and her mental health. I really wish she didn't do this show. Maybe she should have just let Sway do the show on her own, because I really want y'all to watch that story time about the last story time she put out. I think it was on a Saturday or Sunday, about everything that happened that night when her father was unalived, because she told everything in grave detail, and you could tell she was telling 100% truth. She did not stumble over no words. She did not sound like she was thinking of the story as she was going on. It seemed like she was literally telling the story from how she remembered it from the beginning to the end. So I apologize for making little jokes and stuff about her face, especially with her being insecure about her face with the dude who allegedly, well, not allegedly, who did unalive her dad, hit her with a stick, and that's why part of her face has like a mark or something. Now that doesn't explain like the acne part or whatever, but it still is like no shade to them. The other sister, but Nim, sorry to you on some real ish. If you do come across this video, I don't know if the girls watch. I don't care. But either way, like I did see that story time, y'all, and that made me feel like crap. I was like, damn, like that's some effed up stuff. So yeah. They also show a clip of Henny and Hayes. They basically trauma bonded over their injuries, especially Hayes. That damn poor Hayes. I mean, she had literally a titty on sides of her forehead. Like she had literally one of Precious titties on her forehead, just hanging. Okay, she put a little bonnet on top of it. She said that the head bonnet was hurting her, and it was a cotton head bonnet. That's how big the knot was. That this cloth made it hurt because that's what it looked like. The cloth was. It was hurting her. That was sad. I was like, damn, bitch. You couldn't put no Neosporin on that bitch. Being gay, Vicks. We needed something to go on her forehead for her to be able to heal because you could still see the lining of it on her forehead, like the thickness of it. Okay? It looked like as big as like a coconut mound right on top of her forehead. It really was that. Now she was just out there venting or whatever, just about the girls jumping on her. She feels as if the girls really followed Cash and Knuckles, which is 100% true. Those duos to me were sort of weak because the moment they see Cash, Knuckles, and Fly Nice sort of gang up on them, they all follow suit. They didn't want to do it because they felt a ways. They all just follow suit. Besides Zanaya and Mumak, the other girls really had no reason to really hit them. That's just facts. Okay. Next thing you know, we see Cash, Knuckles, and Fly Nice sort of like, to me, they were kind of playing, but not really. They were kind of messing around with Barbie. They ended up snatching her wig off. I could be Barbie. Bitch, you're not gonna make me the butt of the joke on so many times. Cause I'm gonna get mad. I'm sensitive low key, y'all. Like you can't be playing in my face too long before I really get mad on some real ish. Like Barbie to me let these people play her face too much. Be let her snatch her wig off, make her look all sorts of crazy. And when the third sister get there, because I thought on the trailer we saw three of them singing the like what happened to the third sister? Like, is she gonna appear anytime soon? Because we have yet to see her. Okay, we need the third sister to arrive. So Sway and them end up popping back up. Apparently, her and Cash and them got into it the night before. So they slept in, I think, like a hotel room or something like that. They brought them back in the house. And then we see like a scene of Cash, Knuckles, and Barbie talking about y'all smoke y'all pops. Y'all smoke y'all pops. I really want y'all to check out that story time if I haven't, because Nim really explains it in large detail. None of them girls smoke their pops. It was the boyfriend of Sway. And Sway, to me, still should hold a little bit of guilt because she was still dealing with the dude after the guy unalived her father. So that's what made me look at Sway a little bit differently, because for somebody to do that to your daddy and you still have relations or cool with them, even see them, is kind of crazy. Like, that's your daddy. Ain't no love surpassing that. That is crazy. And the fact that the Nem sister has to deal with all of that and take the rap as if she did something when she had literally had nothing to do with it, even though she was just having her dad defend her honor. If y'all watch that story time, it's like, it's sick. It really is sick. So seeing them saying that on camera, I felt bad because I know that's like taking a toll on them. Now they end up putting the Butters with the Double Trouble in one little penthouse room. Apparently, Barbie was the one that hit the girls up. Now the girls look like they're feeling more Barbie than pressure. Pressure, okay? You gonna have to worry about that because the fact that Barbie is taking reign and none of the girls are ever giving you your flowers and they're praising Barbie, that's a lot to be said about that because that shouldn't be the case. Because isn't that your concept show? And they added Barbie on later. Like, you gotta rein that in, mama. All that, yeah. You can't be doing that all the time. Pressure. That's cute for confessionals and a couple moments here and there. But you can't be walking around our house doing, yeah, stepped out and pushing girls and doing all that hoopla and think that the girls gonna want you to come back as a host. It's just not gonna work. Okay. So I do feel like that's why they be trying to not have Barbie, not have pressure in like the intros and stuff like that. They be low key, .stv low key be subbing pressure low key because they really feel like, you know, Barbie is the one and only host, which is like, ooh, I'll feel a ways if I was her. So Barbie goes and talks to the famous twins or whatever. She feels like a lot of the girls using their names on the blogs and stuff for clout. I really feel like the famous twins should have never did the show just to begin with because of the whole death of the father being brought up. So then we get to the intro. Apparently, Fly Nye and Cash and Knuckles got into an argument, I guess, before filming the intro or whatever. And let me tell y'all, this is Fly Nye be talking like a mobster in the confessionals. This Fly Nye, she be talking like this. She be capiche. You know how them Italian niggas be like, capiche? This Fly Nye. She be like, you know, Cash Knuckles, I really F with them. You feel me? Them bitches be in my splace. I don't really mess with my splace. You got Knuckles, that bitch a crash out, okay? Bitch skinnier than her fucking Knuckles. You got that bitch Cash, bumpy, big bumpy. Fuck is you talking about? Spooky, panties smelly, stinky. Okay, she do a whole lot of this and a whole lot of that. Like she finna lead a table of a mob ordeal. So she ends up getting into it with Cash and Knuckles because of she feels like she's being left out. She starts to go off or whatever, and then Cash and Knuckles end up deciding to leave, right? Mind you, Cash is like disrespecting production and everything. Like she calling it up. This was in the beginning of episode 2 and towards the end. Calling the cameraman Black African, just a whole bunch of disrespectful ish. Like this to me felt like Cash's going away episode. Like they really they planned it so perfectly. I see exactly what y'all did on the TV. Because it's like now I see why y'all banned her and did all that hoopla. Like that was for a reason. They knew this episode was coming up. Okay. So Cash ends up leaving. Cash and Knuckles both end up packing their bags and getting up out of there. Now this leaves Fly Nye by herself. Not gonna lie, them Hayes and Hennessy sisters, y'all should have jumped Fly Nye. I'm sorry. Had that have been my sister, you would have got jumped, bitch. Because guess what? Too bad, so sad. That's your karma for being so ha-ha, gung-ho for your trio that don't even like you. Okay? Y'all Hennessy and Hayes sisters too nice. Talking about, oh, y'all not going to jump. Y'all not going to do that. No. They didn't care to not jump you. You should have gave her a bigger knot than what you had on your forehead, Hayes. That's what I think. To me, the trio that would have made sense would be Bree, Cash, and Knuckles. Because at least Bree knows Knuckles, Cash knows Bree and Knuckles. Duh. Although Bree and Cash done fought, not fist fight, but like they argue and expose each other for fun. So there's that. So it really should have just been a duo to even begin with. I still side-eye Fly Nye. I'm gonna say this to the day I die. It's just weird. I don't know why you would decide to be in a trio with two bitches you ain't even cool with 100% like that just for the fans. Fuck the fans, okay? They just want to see drama, and that's exactly what they ended up getting, okay? Like it's as clear as day. Sway was yelling at Isaiah hard. That's when Sway turned, y'all, okay? That man can't be yelling, getting his high blood pressure all up. His weight class is not for the stress, mamas. That's why he had to ban Cash. He can't be doing no more shows with Cash, raising his high blood pressure like that. And the episode sort of ends there, y'all. I'm disappointed in Hennessy and Hayes because that was y'all prime opportunity to get your leak back, okay? Let me know what y'all think down below about this episode, and we're all babies.
No personal thing.